Welcome to the Do Good X podcast, a sanctuary from the entrepreneurial grind. Hosts Kimberly Danielle and Stephen Lewis, advocates for impactful entrepreneurship, guide you on the path where purpose meets business. Join us to slow down, reconnect, and explore the challenges of under-resourced entrepreneurs, uncovering the unique journey of building businesses that make a difference. Now, your host.
Welcome to the Do Good X podcast. I am Kimberly Danielle, and I am a communication strategist, a coach, and community builder who comes from generations of faith-driven leaders and entrepreneurs who believe that our purpose should drive us all to contribute to the common good. So, we're still in the early days of the new year, but as we step further into this year of 2026, you might already be feeling the pull toward your business goals. You might be hitting the ground running. You might be working towards some expectations, or you might be feeling the weight of what you hope to build this year. But before your pace really picks up, or even if it has already started, we want to invite you to pause. And that's come up over the past several episodes. But we were in this moment, we want to invite you to pause. And we want you to remember that clarity and direction come not just from doing, but from being present and from listening. So today we're going to offer you a moment to do exactly just that. It's a little different, but it's similar to what we did in last season. We have the gift of having Stephen, my co-host, to provide another guided meditation created specifically with you in mind. It's an opportunity to quiet the noise, reconnect with your faith, and realign with your inner life and with what you are called to do and create this year. So, if you're discerning your next move, if you're carrying the pressure, the weight, like I said earlier, toward building this vision that you have, or you might just need to take a breath, take a pause in the midst of it all. This space is for you. So let's, start this time of grounding and reflection together. And Stephen is going to lead us through that.
Yeah, so I will welcome you to get comfortable where you are. To ground yourself by putting your feet on the ground if you're able. And then, if the moment permits, to allow you to soften your eyes, if not close them. And simply pay attention to your breath. And just breathe. Allow yourself to pay attention to the rise and fall of your breath in your chest, and just breathe and take notice of that. And as you continue to breathe, I want you to invite you to take 3 deep breaths. Breathing in, holding it, and breathing out. Breathe in, holding it, and breathe out. Breathe in one more time. Hold it, and then breathe out. And as you clear your breath and clear your energy, I want you to remind it of a famous saying within the Christian wisdom tradition. This idea around faith. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, but more importantly, it is the evidence, the conviction of things not seen. There's this idea that the faith that is seen was not made out of things that were visible. So as you continue to breathe, I want you to consider what kernel of an idea, a dream, an epiphany that you have for your business in this new year. I want you to consider that you not fall asleep in your critics or your naysayers' dreams for you. But this year, as you continue to breathe and contemplate in introspection, what dreams do you have for yourself? What dreams do you have for your business this year? And as you think about that dream, I want you to consider these words, these adapted words from the poet Lucille Clifton. She says, I'm running into a new year, and the old year blows back like a wind that I catch in my hair, like strong fingers, like all my old promises, and it will be hard to let go of what I said to myself about myself and my business. What are you still holding on to? What have you said to yourself that you are finding difficulty of letting go as you move into this new year? What have you said about you and your business with regards which you can or cannot do, and just simply just let it be? She goes on to say, but I'm running into the new year and I rest. I rest. I rest in what I love. I rest in my deep longings. I rest in the dreams of what might be. I release what was, and I welcome what will become. What are you releasing as you move into this new year? What are you welcoming that's in emergence and in the process of becoming? What love are you resting in? What joy and excitement are you resting in? What deep longings about your business are you resting in? What new dreams and epiphanies and imaginings do you have for what could be concerning your business? And know this, as you move through this first month of the year, know that it's time for a new iteration of your work, a new iteration of your project, a new iteration of your business. Why? Because the clock, or maybe your calendar says so. It says that it's time. Or maybe it's because simply the work that is longing to be born in you now says it's time. So in this new year, that is filled with so much possibilities. My hope is that within you, between you and me, that you dream. That you dream. That you dream of alternative ways to what is, what has, and what might become. And in this dreaming, this daydreaming, this sweet dreaming, this deep longing of the dreams that you have for what your business might become in this dream, acknowledge that a new thread of possibilities has begun. And the question that I have for you as you continue to pay attention to your breath is, will you believe? Will you believe in you and your dreams? Will you believe that another way is possible for your business, for yourself, for the team and vendors that are working with you to bring this dream into fruition? That is the invitation, to remember your dreams and to not allow yourself to fall asleep in the dreams of your critics and your naysayers about what you could or cannot be. But the dreams that you hold for yourself are much greater, not just for you, but for a better world and a community and clients that you want to serve to make their lives better. And so rest in that dream. Rest in that breath. Rest in you. And know this new year is waiting with bated breath for you. In which you'll dream anew. Rest in that breath as you return to your breath. Dream. Paying attention to your breath. Pay attention to your dreams. And dream one breath at a time as you rest in you. And when you're ready, you may take a deep breath and return back into this moment, this present moment. And take just a few moments to jot down what you felt, what you're feeling in this moment. Maybe there's a kernel of a seed that caught your attention. Maybe there's just some small piece of a dream, a new aspect, a new dimension, something you may need to attend to now that's calling for your attention this year. Take just a moment to write it down. Give attention to what draws your attention in this moment. Write it down. And as you take a time to reflect on this experience, remember that you can return back to this meditation, hopefully to ground you, to recenter you, and to re-invite you to the opportunity to rest to dream, and to believe. That is our prayer. That is our invitation. And with that, until next time, be well and do good this year.
Thank you for listening to the Do Good X podcast. To continue the conversation or access our resources, visit www.dogoodx.org. Join us again for conversations that will nourish your soul, ignite your dreams, and empower you to build an impactful business, one intentional step at a time. Until then, keep striving, thriving, and doing good.